Alright, you guys, what's good with you guys? It's your boy back on the channel, guys. The first video I did, I already uploaded the Try Not to Laugh video. Go check that out on the second channel. And I'll have the link down below for my main channel in the description below, guys. But today, guys, we're gonna be watching 6 NBA players who got caught cheating on live television. I didn't think this was actually possible they really get caught cheating like that, but let's look into it now.
No secret that when it comes to the game of basketball, everyone is looking for competitive. I mean, we see it every time James Harden does this. Even though a lot of people hate it, this is gaining a advantage. But in today's video, we're going to talk about when things go too far, when the lines blur, and suddenly we have players who are no longer trying to gain a advantage, but instead are flat out cheating. So what's up, guys? Mike here, and I hope you had a happy new year. I know 2020 sucked, but hopefully 2021 is just much better year, and hopefully for this channel you love the first video of the year. I think you're going to, because trust me, some of these cheating moments are flat out ridiculous. So let's start out strong here with Bear, because looking at this image you have to think, what exactly is going on here? Well, headed into the final dunk of the dunk contest, Baron Davis trailed Desmond Mason by just a single point, and so after Mason scored a 44 for his second dunk, all Baron needed was 46 points to give him the lead and the title of dunk contest champion. And luckily for Baron, well, let's just let him talk here.
I said you get one replacement dunk in the finals.
That's all I need. Now I'm gonna pull out my secret weapon. I'm going to the secret weapon.
Give us a hint.
It's called the blind man's bluff.
Yes, the blind man.
That's crazy, man. I'm thinking, like, guys, how is that really possible that they really did not notice that? For him saying that, like, on national television, that, yeah, I did my secret weapon. That's crazy, though. That's tough.
Man's bluff was supposed to be dunk in which Baron Davis blindfolded himself with a headband and threw down a dunk, only, as we can clearly see, Davis cut.
Wow, they actually caught that. Wow, 2 holes. So there's 1 hole on the left, and then there's 1 hole on the right. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really crazy.
While dunking, there is no doubt about this. And I mean, come on, Baron. If you're gonna cheat, at least try and hide it. Even Kenny Smith was just openly calling Baron out here.
I can see your hole. Baron Davis can see. He can see. He is fooling us too much.
Which was bad enough, but with that said, somehow things got even worse. Just watch this.
Baron Davis leads a 46 to win it. Stevenson has already been eliminated.
Yes, hilariously, Baron Davis completely misses the basket entirely, even though he wasn't cheating. I mean, take a look at everyone's faces here.
That's tough, like how he really missed the dunk, blindfolded, and he could still clearly see it. That's crazy, guys. But yeah, I think that was in like 2003, if I'm wrong. But that was crazy for to happen and for them to, like, you know, see the footage back then.
They're in complete shock. Look at Baron's face. I don't even think he knows he missed at this point. What is this? How did he possibly completely?
No, because guys, the thing is, at the time though, like the dunk contest was different, bro. It was different, bro. Yeah. That's all I gotta say, though.
Okay.
That's better.
This a dunk wall. Well, the answer to that is apparently Baron's teammate was supposed to stop him if he wasn't close enough to the basket to dunk, but he didn't, which was awesome because it gave us one of the funniest dunk contest moments of all time. And Baron, you deserve this, man. If you're gonna cheat, at least do it right. And speaking of cheating and doing it right, we all know that Rajon Rondo will do anything, and when it comes down to it, the man can be a complete pro. Because if we just watch right here, we see that there are countless times when Rajon Rondo does things like try to high-five his opponents when they're taking free throws, try to walk into it.
I mean, I really don't think that's gonna do anything, though. Really, that's honestly.
After free throws to block their high fives. What I'm saying is that this man will do anything to someone's head. Sometimes, though, he get a little gross with it. Yes, in Game 2 of the 2018 Western Conference semifinals against the Warriors, Rondo actually wiped his sweat on the basketball in between Draymond Green's free throws. This tactic did not work as Green made the next shot, but you've got to hand it to Rondo for trying something.
Alright guys, sorry for the ads right quick.
Coaches are going to be on a digital platform with our tips drill.
For his part, Rondo has said, any way I can make anybody miss a hero, especially in a crucial moment, I'm all for it. I mean, it works. If I don't do 8, sometimes they might miss anyway. It just depends. I think psychologically, sometimes it works. Again, though, I've got to say, this was kind of just disgusting. I think Rondo went a little too far. By the way, this was the game that Draymond got.
But guys, yeah, I will say though, about like if Rondo gonna do that though, I mean, I really don't think it's gonna have like a huge effect on anybody like shooting free throws. It's just gonna add more like where their hands are gonna get a little bit slippery to where it's gonna be hard to grip the ball and to be able to have the ball while you're shooting it or driving down for a layup. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's crazy though. They will be finding this though.
Made Chuck say this.
What do you want to call it, Chuckster? It's also about to punch him in the face. Which one?
So we can at least kind of understand why this happened. Continuing on and sticking with Celtics, here we have Boston matched up against the Portland Trailblazers, and we are going to pause for a second because after a timeout, let's do a quick player count. On the Blazers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players? Yes, the Blazers had 6 players on the court, and the refs allowed it, which led to this.
Top with Rondo. They lob to Oden. Nobody home inside. He gives to Outlaw, and they jam. And a late whistle. Hold on. There's 6 Blazers on the floor.
What's crazy here is that even though you obviously cannot play with 6 players on a basketball court, at the time this was a non-correctable mistake, which meant the Portland Trailblazers points actually counted here. Sure, the Blazers were given a technical foul, but Boston only got 1 free throw compared to the Blazers' 2 points. So in the end here, Portland came out on top. This was something the Boston Celtics were not exactly huge fans of. Ray Allen would actually call this a total disgrace, and because of this exact play,
But first of all, about that incident too, like with the Blazers, against the Celtics at that time period, maybe about in 2008, 2009 season, for them to have 6 players on the court, that's unbelievable. Like that's against the rules. That's illegal to have 6 players. So how in the world can the referee not see that? How does he not notice that? Like for them to have 6 players on the court, they should have. If that happened now, that wouldn't even get past. They probably wouldn't get past that.
Actually changed their rulebook to make sure that if a team did play with 6 players and scored in the future, the points would not count. Which is pretty cool because anytime you cheat and you actually get a rule change, that is historical levels of cheating. And moving on, I think we have the funniest example of cheating. Because here we have a game with Dwight Howard on the Rockets facing off against the Atlanta Hawks, and look, Paul Millsap seems pretty bad. As we can see at the free throw line, Dwight Howard touches the ball, and then after Paul Millsap gets it, he throws the ball back to the ref with a look of complete disgust. He would later state, quote, "I've never felt the ball like that ever. It was sticky. It was like super glue or something was on there. I couldn't get it off my hands. It was the weirdest thing ever." So what exactly happened? Well, it turns out that Dwight Howard was spraying his hands with stickum, a substance that made his hands sticky and also got all over the basketball. Using stickum was a confusing.
Guys, that's actually crazy for them to have all that though. Like to have substance and like glue to put on the ball. That's unbelievable.
The article would continue to state only Dwight
What?
discover a way to break the rules of basketball that may have made him a worse at it, which is pretty true when you think of it, because while stickum is a banned substance, it is also something that someone like
it
a
is.
football player would
Yeah,
spray on their hands
it's
because
illegal to
the ball
use.
stick to them. Stickum is not
But I didn't know
something that
players
you
really
can
be
use
doing that
to
though.
help
Like
a
they be really
basketball
putting stuff on the
because
ball
it
and
makes
like
the
using
ball harder to
illegal
reach your
substance.
hands. That means your
That's
passing would be
unbelievable.
off, your shooting would be. Basically, the only thing would be rebounds, which Dwight Howard was already fine. Why would Dwight Howard, a notoriously horrible shooter and horrible free throw shooter, use stickum, something that would only make shooting basketball more difficult? Well, there's just no good answer for that. The only thing I can say is it's Dwight Howard, and we'll leave it at that. Moving on, we have the case of Jared Dudley, and here I don't believe Jared Dudley thought he was. I think he was just trying to 300 IQ.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember when Jared Dudley played for the Suns.
And that's not allowed. Yeah, he's the jumper, right?
I don't see it. Where is it?
So it happens up somebody else.
Yes, Dudley just takes off, grabs the ball, and starts a fast break for the Suns that ends up in a foul. This is completely the rules, but somehow Dudley actually got away with this. The Suns got to take their free throw, which makes this actually the second time that someone in this video got away with it. So maybe Prosper, I can already see my fiance getting mad at me for statement, so let's take that back and end with this play where we've got the Wizards and the Bobcats, and watch right here as Jan Vesely gets fouled and Jordan Crawford tries to pull one over on everyone. As you can see, Jan tries to go to the line, but Crawford just walks right past him, takes the ball, and makes the first free throw. The refs at this point did realize that Jan should be at the line, but hey, credit to Jordan here because Jan once shot 31% from the free throw line.
Oh yeah, I remember Jordan Crawford because he used to play for the Hawks. He used to play for the Wizards. But I mean, guys, is he still in the NBA now? Leave your comments down below because I really don't know if he is.
So really, if we think about it, Crawford was just trying
I don't
to
know
shoot
who that
Jan
is. I think it's like
upgrade
Vesely. I think
free throws,
John
which
Vesely.
he
Yeah.
did. This was actually not the only time that this happened. Okay, as we can see here,
He won. Right. Hogan, so trying to. Nobody notices.
Yup, Brandon Jennings tried to do the same exact thing for Andrew Bogut, and yes, he also was caught, but just laughed it off. Now, I've got to say, out of everything on this list, this might be the most likely thing that we will see happen again. I would also love to see someone get away with this, because personally, I think this is pretty fun. With that said, though, there we have it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed
Yeah, guys,
this
that's
video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a
yeah, that's crazy, guys. But for them like to have players like cheat on live television, for them to actually have the footage of it. But that's awesome now. Yeah, guys, leave your comments down below. What you think, guys. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to, like I said, to the main channel. Link down below on the top of the description. Subscribe to the second channel. And that's it. I'm out.